know what I'm thinking about doing and the possible changes coming to the channel. First things first, the first thing coming to the channel is that most of the gaming content is going to be purely on Twitch. I haven't had a set schedule time yet due to the fact that where I'm at out in the boonies, we have satellite internet, and even live streaming on YouTube or Facebook can be a problem. And running an Xbox One on satellite internet doesn't really work very well. So of course there's that problem. That problem is not going to work itself out. There is no cable internet out here at all. Nothing really to solve that issue. And there's not much I can do about that. But the content change that I am thinking of making, we are going to be switching to airsoft content possibly for a while because my buddy is selling an action camera for pretty cheap. And it's easier for me to go out, play airsoft, and record some stuff, clip some footage, and post it up for you guys, something to watch, as opposed to trying to figure out a way to take all these little tidbit clips off my Xbox, put them on the computer, merge them all together, do voiceover, da-da-da-da-da. There's a ton of work involved without the massive PC setup that Possum has, and I have not talked to him in quite a long time, though I have not been out to go see him in forever. He moved like an hour and a half north of me, so there's not really a way for me to go see him. I have my car still. It's not road legal. I am 3 months behind on payments. They were supposed to come repo it weeks ago. It is actually still sitting in my yard, which is incredibly frustrating. That ugly blue turd is still sitting here. The keys had went missing for 2 weeks. My dad pulled the keys out of his safe. So my dad had been keeping my car keys for me for 2 weeks. Like 3 days after they went missing, I had an almost full-blown anxiety attack over it. And then I texted him a few days ago. I said, "Where the hell are my car keys? This is getting really frustrating." He goes, "I don't know." And I said, "Erg, this is really frustrating." He read the message. Nothing after that. I went to bed. I woke up the next morning and my keys were sitting here on this stool. So my dad had my car keys the entire fucking time. So I'm looking for a new place to live because I clearly can't trust my own family anymore. Which, you know, I thought I could be pretty deceptive at times, but I wouldn't steal my dad's car keys and hide them for 2 weeks. That's just a dick move. And I don't appreciate it. So I got an offer. This isn't going to even happen until like July or August to move back out to Phoenix, Arizona. Now you guys remember, if you're an old time subscribers, you remember what happened the last time I moved out to Phoenix. I'm sketchy on this one because I don't want a repeat of 2014 or 2012? I don't know. It was years ago. I stopped remembering the dates because it was very frustrating. Granted, I could go see a few of my old friends from Arizona. There's airsoft fields out in Arizona. Of course, I'd have to get past the holy fuck, it's hot as balls out every day. Which was my biggest issue living in Phoenix, was the temperature and the humidity. Hated it. Despised it. But any input on what you guys would like to see content-wise would be a great addition. Still accepting donations. PayPal is vixthewolf@gmail.com. VIX, no spaces. If anybody wants to donate, help out, stuff like that. We had a guy donate. I had a guy donate about a month ago, donated $20. Ended up getting some food with it. Just because I was hungry. But we're trying to get things sorted out before the season of airsoft hits here, because there's a lot of big events up here. Well, there's not a lot. There's one that's literally 20 minutes from my house, one of the Throwdown series of events, which I would love to get the action camera for and do some footage, because those events are an absolute blast to play at, and there's some cool footage. But let me know what you guys think down below. Airsoft content, yay or nay. I know a lot of people do it. Jet Desert Fox, Nav Rich, Matt the Musketeer, Dutch the Hooligan, Storm Airsoft, all those guys do all that kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on it, what you guys would like to see. I don't have a ton of guns and stuff, so there's not going to be like a ton of variety, but I'll probably end up doing some stupid challenges of some kind where it's like I run around with a pistol and a rubber knife because I have that. But speaking of that pistol, I actually, back in October, I'm pretty sure I talked about this on my YouTube at least twice. I had a bunch of stuff stolen from me at an event in Burlington, Iowa. This is when everything started to go downhill in my life. I've since actually replaced that pistol to a degree. Now, I say to a degree lightly because I was ripped off by the guy who was selling it. He was selling it for one of his friends. I PayPal'd his friend the money. He sent the gun out. Yes, I got the gun. That's not what matters. What matters is that it's missing some stuff. Now, normally I wouldn't throw a bitch fit over it, but this pin, there's a pin that's supposed to go right here, which engages the slide lock where my middle finger is, so it knows when the gun is empty, and it'll lock back. Now, I have a mag in with it, but you can push on it with the magazine in, and it's not going to come off, which I don't want to run it that way. It might damage the gun. I don't want to risk breaking it. But I'm happy to have it back in my armory. I missed it a lot. And quite honestly, it's a fun piece. If you're looking for an airsoft pistol on the down low cheap, check out Elite Force 1911s. I'm not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but hey, if they want to, I would be game for it because these things are freaking amazing. I love these. Fun. 2 different mag styles, 14+1 and 27+1 or 28+1. There's a regular and an extended, and I have some of the regular and I have one extended. I had 2 extendeds, but they got stolen. Did Fallout 4 boot up on my Xbox? Yeah, that's Fallout music I'm hearing. But, so we've got a pistol. We've got our trusty SEMA M870 shell-fed shotgun, full metal, short barrel, full stock, which this thing is fun. This thing actually is fixed now. It used to be jammed. I actually unjammed it randomly a few months ago. Just diddling around with it. We've got our plate carrier set up still. They didn't steal that. I do need to get different mag pouches, though, because these pouches suck. Thanks a lot, Lancer Tactical. I actually got a new donation from one of my friends for my birthday to replace the stuff that was stolen. This is my new Condor Tactical Battle Belt with Condor Tactical Vertical Molle holster and a double pistol mag pouch and a single pistol mag pouch, so I can hold a total of 4. So that's awesome. So I can hold pretty much all of my pistol magazines on my person at one time. The other thing that was wrong with that pistol is the 2 mags that I got sent with it need a rebuild kit. That's $15 a mag. The parts to hold the gun together are like $25. And I paid $60. Basically, you have to pay for what I paid for this gun is what it's going to cost to get it functional. And then we have the coup de grace, which is the Vulcan Alloy Mark III, which may or may not be getting traded out. I took the orange tip off because it was off warranty already. And let's face facts, this thing had an obnoxiously large orange tip. Where is it? It's actually right here. That is the entire orange tip. That is a full metal orange flash hider, which I really didn't like the aesthetics of it. Just because it was literally a giant orange tip. Like, ridiculously large. An orange tip on an airsoft gun really doesn't need to be this large in my opinion, but I can understand why. But when I'm transporting it to games, this goes on it, and then when I get to games, either the black muzzle brake that was on the pistol goes on it, or the suppressor that I had for it goes on it, which I can't find that little fucker anywhere right now. But at any rate, that's going to do it for me because my phone is blowing up with Facebook notifications, and I should probably check that out because when somebody's blowing up my Facebook like that, probably something bad's going on. So at any rate, guys, as always, like, comment, subscribe, so you don't miss any new content or any of these little update videos. Let me know what you guys think about some airsoft content down below. I've been diddling with the idea. The action camera is going to cost me $60 to get, but it comes with like 2 SD cards, 4 batteries, and 2 cameras. So I can slap one on the front of my gun, on the front left rail of the alloy, so I have a camera facing my face at all times, and then I can slap one on a GoPro strap on over my boonie hat, and we'll have a camera pretty much that, or I'm going to try and rig up a setup so where it'll mount to the right side shoulder of my plate carrier. So, anyway, guys, that'll do it for me. As always, this has been Vic's with Lobo Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.